first episode of podcast is always a journey. And we're starting this journey with no name, no script. Well, a little bit of a script. With a camera guy, though. So that's something.
That's not
We
great.
have that. So we decided that our name, the podcast name, is going to be...
Unscripted.
Yeah. It was kind of planned, but it also very much wasn't.
And there were also a lot of recent events that were not planned.
Yeah.
So.
There's a major event we have to talk about. It's something that must be addressed. But first of all, we're gonna introduce ourselves because this is our English podcast.
Yeah, we are both from Slovenia.
Yeah.
It's a small country next to Italy. Not Slovakia. It's an ex-Yugoslavian country, so we're also not next to Russia. We're not Russian.
Yeah.
We have our own language, Slovenian. Around 2.5 million people speak it.
Which is not a lot.
No, it's really not.
Yeah. So we decided we're gonna English it up and go international.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. You're gonna start, introduce yourself. Who are you and how old are you?
My name is Nana, and I'm a 22-year-old student. And, what am I?
What are you? That's a difficult
That's
question.
a really deep question. That's something that Shakespeare would ask.
To be or not to be. And you
I
like
am-
matcha.
Non-sponsored, but love matcha. Also non-sponsored.
Please sponsor us. What are your passions or hobbies that you're into right now?
One of my biggest passions is music, creating music. I've been singing ever since I was a little girl because my dad had a trio. My dad played harmonica. Accordion.
Yeah.
My dad played the accordion in a trio. And he used to record me back in the day when I was just a little girl, and I would try to sing. I would sing, but it wasn't amazing. I never got any vocal
Coaching?
I never got any vocal coaching, but it's something I wish to get. I want to get some vocal coaching so I can improve my singing, because for a successful career, talent is not the only thing that gets you up there. You have to grind and get better.
So I could assume that your dream job is to be a singer.
That's my dream job, yeah, to live by singing, to live for singing,
Yeah.
to sing for a living.
To sing for a living, yeah. And the last question is, what is your favorite food or snack?
My favorite food, I recently went to Korea. I went to South Korea, and the best thing I ever tried was katsudon or tonkatsu. That is like, the batter is just so perfectly made that I was so impressed.
Yeah.
And the egg, the omelette on top, and if you put some kimchi next to it, oh my god.
I'm so hungry right now. This was not a good idea to put this question in. Oh my god.
It's okay.
Yeah, for all you Slovene fans, koda za Volt Castle. Volt is our delivery. Food delivery,
service.
yeah. So we're gonna do that later, probably. Who am I? My name is Kaja, and I've been on YouTube for 8 years now. 7 or 8.
She's a legend.
Sure.
Almost PewDiePie.
Thank you. Yeah, the Slovene PewDiePie, because when you get 30,000 followers, you can't get any higher. You're PewDiePie then.
PewDiePie, actually PewDiePie.
I am 26 years old. I almost said 24 for some reason.
Okay.
And my passion is currently Avatar: The Frontiers of Pandora. It's a really good game, and I cannot stop playing it. Like every single night, I go to sleep at 3 a.m. because I'm playing the game, and my boyfriend hates me for it.
Listen, priorities.
Yeah, but I think he's playing Just Cause right now, so no problem.
Yeah, we're all gamers here.
Yeah. We're both gamers, so we're gonna talk about that later in future episodes. My dream job is to be what I am right now, but to actually be able to earn a living, a proper living. Because to live in Slovenia, you never get enough money from YouTube, from sponsors, especially not AdSense. AdSense in Slovenia is horrible. It's getting better now with AdSense gone. Not AdSense, ad blocker. But yeah, it could be better. So that is my dream job. Just to do this. I love the camera. I love doing these things. And my favorite food is, oh my god, the sushi dog. Oh my god.
What is that?
In Ljubljana, you have a restaurant that makes a hot dog shaped sushi, and it's fried. What's it called? Odsvrto.
Yeah, fried.
Fried, yeah. And there's tuna. The tuna is so fresh. Yeah, you can also get a salmon
Fried
option.
tuna?
No, it's just inside the sushi.
So it's like fresh sushi.
The outside is
batter.
Yeah.
Fried batter.
And you have all the spices on it. It's so magical, and I wish we could get it here, because right now we're in Bled, not in Ljubljana, so we can't get it. Slovenia is so small, but nobody does deliveries outside of Ljubljana, so...
Yeah, here everything kind of, like, the life of the party is the capital, and even the capital is really small. There's around 300,000 people in the capital, and still, like some cities, other cities feel literally like, I don't know, zombie land.
Yeah. And we don't have public transport, so... I mean, we do, but it sucks, so it almost counts as if we don't have it.
Yeah, we don't have any trams, and we don't have subways. It's too small, and we have buses. Even the city bus drives every 10, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, yeah.
I think this is a great idea for a future podcast where we only talk about our country.
Yeah, we could.
Or it's like, we are not from Slovakia, and it sucks here. And that's it. That's the podcast.
And
yeah. So now we have the main story of today's podcast, which is Nana's great big blow job. I was thinking about not saying it, but I was like, yeah, I will not sleep at night if I don't. So you're gonna tell us how it happened, how you met the person that you worked with, and how it all came to be.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I was recently looking up content creation because I've always wanted to do content creation. I used to stream back in the day in 2020 on Twitch, but my internet was not fast enough for consistent streaming. Right now it is, but I still live in a dorm, so I have to be mindful of that. I have roommates, I can't always record. That we'll sort that out in the future. I wanted to make those Omegle videos, or like now it's called Omi TV. Omegle was cancelled, but they literally remade the same website and called it Omi TV. It's a website where you can chat with strangers from different countries. And I saw a lot of content creators make those videos where you rizz up people. So what happens is that you surprise them with a scene, like OBS scene, where the camera switches, the angle switches, and there's like a whole video playing, and you record reactions. And I also wanted to create singing content videos on Omi, like strangers react to singing. And I finally made that video, like the scene, the Riz scene, and I already recorded some reactions, but then I stumbled upon someone who did it like 5 minutes after I did it. And he happened to be a YouTuber with with quite an audience from the Philippines, and actually all around the world. But he's from the Philippines. His name is Ronan Braille, and he was recording our whole interaction. He posted it. I agreed to him posting it, and he shared my socials, and the feedback was so enormous. The video is posted on multiple platforms. And in just 3-4 days, it has over 13-14 million views. Yeah. Which is crazy because I'm from a very small country, very small audience, 2 million people in a whole country. And just to think that other people from the world saw me and they were like, this person is, worth following, it blew my mind. Yeah. Because I got so much recognition, I got so much support regarding singing, I got so much support regarding content creation. People are sending me like such sweet messages. It's honestly, if I'm honest, it's a little overwhelming, but at the same time, like, overwhelmed is here if I describe my feelings, and appreciate is up here, like, or up here. Yeah. My heart is so full, but at the same time, it's a little bit scary knowing that it's such big, you have like, I went from having 1,000 followers to, actually, let me check. On Instagram.
Oh my god. 58.
58.2 thousand
Jesus.
followers.
What was that? Siri, shut up. Nobody called you. Yeah, to explain it further, in Slovenia, we influencers who have been doing this for years and years, the biggest ones have maybe 60,000 on YouTube. That is the top limit. You cannot go past that. Maybe if you can, the views are not the same. So to see somebody blowing up in Slovenia like that, that is absolutely insane. You have literal radio hosts who lost their profiles, restarted them, and they cannot get the numbers as high as she did just because she went international. And that is something that we all wish for. And that is something I am so happy that you managed to do, because it's so hard. Because it's like, this is the first content that I'm doing in English, because in Slovenia you cannot switch up the language. You are in Slovenia, you speak Slovene, there's 2 million people who speak it, and most of them are not on YouTube, obviously. So to actually be this big, it could be, if you write the wave the correct way and get more, it is amazing. Even other influencers in Slovenia, as I said, no matter how many years you're doing this, you can't get the numbers as high because there's just not that many people. So it's a very unique situation that you are in right now, where you're so full of love and overwhelmed because nobody in Slovenia is in this situation.
It's crazy, honestly. I never tried to be an influencer, and I still happen to influence so many people. I was reading some of the comments. There's a lot of comments. There's a lot of shares. People were so inspired by, I don't know, it's like a mix of being inspired by the way I was talking about things, the way I spoke to Braille regarding, for an example, how height is not really important since it's just your bones. It's not something that you're born with, and if someone likes you for you, they should look past those physical features that you cannot affect on. And they were really impressed by the fact how I guessed his age. That was I called it girl mathing. And I basically just tried to guess his age. Okay, the 20 to 25, like the fact that I guessed 24 was a random guess. But I wasn't trying to be an influencer and still happened to influence so many people in a good way. I received like even longer messages in my DMs saying that people got really inspired and how they should also work on their dreams, because when you have dreams and passions, but they seem like the goal seems so hard to reach, it's easy to give up on them, you know. It's easy to give up on them because our brain often like plays with us, and it's just like, you know,
instant
this
gratification.
Is too far. You cannot reach this in your life, you know. But if you just try,
maybe it happens.
And the internet is awesome. I mean, how the internet works and how sharing works and how many people can contribute to someone just tiny little no one getting recognized.
I think the deal is that you really represented yourself as someone who's relatable, someone who's just like everybody else. Like no like flexing your expensive car or you know, being loud about the things that you have. You were so real, and people felt that because you were really trying to do music, and it shows.
Thank
because
you.
it's so, it feels homey. It doesn't feel like somebody who's trying to, and I don't want to shit on any of my rap friends, but people in Slovenia, when they do music, they usually do a rap song, and it's like a video where they show off their cars, what they have, and that's it. We don't have much of a music scene in terms of other types of music, and especially not girls who actually have the guts to actually post it. So I think that's why you hit something. We have some questions. How does it feel to become popular overnight?
It's weird because I don't feel like, I don't know, when popular is not really a word where I can see some I can wear it with pride.
Yeah.
Because I still, my friends were messaging me and they were like, oh, now you have so many followers, you're getting popular, are we gonna stop being friends? I'm like, no, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I am a girl in a small country, and that girl, I'm still the same person as I was 3 days ago. I'm still the same person I was 4 days ago.
Yeah.
There's just so much love and appreciation I have for this, and it might be a little overwhelming. That's why I still won't distance from them. Obviously my friends are my friends, but I don't feel popular. I feel appreciated.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't use the word popular. My heart is really full, like genuinely.
I might have a more difficult question.
Yeah.
If you're ready to answer that.
Okay.
Do you feel like people, especially in Slovenia, as someone can't grow as much that quickly, do you feel like someone who's not doing this yet might come up to you, you don't know them yet, and they become your friend, thinking they can get something from you? Because everyone dreams of having this. And are you afraid of that? Is that something that could happen? Or are you like very careful with the people that you choose in your life?
So I used to give almost everyone a chance, even if they showed some flaws. But that happened to burn me a lot. That burnt me a lot, and I have to learn from my experiences. So I will definitely be more careful. I don't have any experience with people doing that, as this just happened like literally almost overnight.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends how what the approach is. If they tell me and they're like, hey, can you help me grow my platform? I'm also interested in singing. I'm also interested in content creation. Obviously, I would love to help. I love art and I love artists, and I think artists support artists. This is the only right way. But if someone were to use me, that wouldn't be really cool.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be really, really cool. So I will probably be a little careful, but at the same time, I don't have experience.
Yeah.
So, and I usually learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
So, currently the page is empty.
I think the most asked question is, are you still talking to Bryle?
Yes.
Yeah?
Me and Bryle are still talking. Me and Bryle are recording some stuff together. We recorded a couple of songs, and we're also working on our own song. Oh. So, a lot more to come. Stay tuned.
And another question that I came up with. Do you think you could cater to the Slovene audience as well? Or are you just aiming at going international? No Slovene, no, we're not here. Are you like...
Not here.
I know it's difficult because I tried it and it doesn't work. To be a Slovene influencer and try to go English, it doesn't work. It's not going to do anything for me. But to go from like English to Slovene, do you think that's something that you could do, or is it your interest is completely in?
I think my passion for traveling is so huge that I definitely wouldn't settle for Slovenian content, because obviously I want more people to be able to understand my content and watch my content, and if they're interested in, I would prefer if it was in English. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people in Slovenia who speak English, so I don't think that would be an issue. Yeah. Yeah, I will just keep doing singing and some more content on the side as I get more ideas and suggestions. So definitely worldwide, because my main goal would be to travel and record content, because traveling is when I truly feel like I can be myself and free. I get that. This is the point. Yeah. Like whenever I go travel, it literally feels like reset in my life.
And that's a perfect segue to my next question. Your plans on visiting the Philippines?
Hell yeah.
We have to explain why we're talking about the Philippines for everyone who doesn't know. Most of the people that came to your profile.
Yeah, 75% of my new followers are from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Salamat. Pogimo.
She's learning.
Pogimo, they will understand. This is an inside joke. We have... Bryle told me... I asked him, how do you say thank you in Tagalog? And he said, Pogimo, which means you're handsome. And then I said, Pogimo, and then he said, thank you. And nice. I still thought it meant thank you. But, okay, yeah. Filipinos are very, very friendly people, and they're a country where a lot of people are musicians, good musicians. They produce so many good musicians, and it's their appreciation obviously means a lot to me. There's a lot of other people from, I think, United States, Canada, South Korea, Thailand, and honestly, I want to visit all of these countries. I want to visit all of them. Literally want to travel the world. But yeah, definitely going to the Philippines. I just have to finish my exams and get some money, and then I'll hop on a plane.
And are you gonna do a travel vlog?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah, probably gonna definitely want to connect with musicians in the Philippines. That would be really cool.
Yeah. Were you wishing for something like this to happen, or did it completely surprise you?
Well, I was researching actually algorithms. I was researching like how does YouTube algorithm work, how does TikTok algorithm work, and they were all like, it's watch time, you have to put in a hook. But then, you just there's a content of you, like one video of you with just no hook, no scripts. It's just you. And then that happened. So I'm so grateful that happened, so I don't have to write scripts and do hooks like for videos and edit them in a certain way for people to keep watching. I never expected to grow so quickly overnight. That was
yeah, you don't have to get to have the initial grind. You actually got a bit of a one-up from
ultimate,
and that's amazing because now you get more inspiration to keep going so at it. Yeah. What keeps you motivated now? Like you got the motivation, but it's gonna wear off, of course. What's gonna be the thing that keeps you going?
I think the main thing, or like the main people that keep me going, are content creators like you and Brian, because I see, you guys keep on the grind. Brian has been doing YouTube for like 2 or 3 years now. You've been doing YouTube for like, 6 years now?
All my life.
Yeah, that's like, she's not 6 years old.
All my adult life. You become an adult at 20. Okay. I'm 26 now, basically okay. All my life, yeah.
Just seeing others do it and keep going and seeing feedback, constructive feedback, good feedback. I mean, bad feedback. I don't think any feedback is really bad. I don't think hate comments are feedback.
Yeah, we're getting to that. Hate comments.
You gotta. I was reading some comments, and I mean, there's not a lot of hate comments, which I'm grateful for. There was one person that kept continuously tagging me and spamming like hateful things, and they happen to be Slovenian, Now there's actually a stereotype about Slovenians. That another Slovenian will always be envious and hateful of another Slovenian when they have something more.
Yeah.
While not everyone is like this, but I think in a lot of cases there are.
When it comes to community in Slovenia, I think especially YouTubers and influencers, we don't have a community. We don't talk to each other. Maybe 2 or 3 are friends, and they're envious. Who has the most numbers? I mean, I do have like my boyfriend and you now that you joined us. And that's basically it. I mean, it's because we can't stand together and recognize that one person might be subscribed to all of us. I think Slovenians think that someone who's subscribed to, I don't know, we're gonna spill names, Pero Martic, can't be subscribed to me or to her or anyone else. But no, it's a community. We should work together. If you're watching Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie, they work together. Obviously. They're not rivals. And I think Slovenia doesn't have that yet, and I hope that changes. So yeah, most of the hate is gonna come from our people, which is sad, but...
There were also a couple of comments that were saying I'm a transgender because I have big hands and a deep voice and, visible neck bones, because apparently this is an Adam's apple.
Yeah.
That was just funny to me. that was honestly fun.
Roll with it.
'Cause I was like, damn.
Oh my god, Slovene people.
Am I that sexy to be a
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, you are sexy enough to be a man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Transgender people are not men. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But I was like,
You
maybe
could be a
my
man.
riz really
You could
worked
be
out
you could
forever.
be a bit androgynous and do both. That would be hot. I mean, and you're tall, skinny, queen
I am
or
tall.
king or something in between. We love the LGBT. Don't get us wrong. We're gonna talk about that later as well. Everything's gonna come into our podcast. But now we're focusing on the big thing that happened.
The boom.
Yeah, the boom. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully not in this country.
Slay.
No, genuinely, like, Slovenia is beautiful and it's quite peaceful in Slovenia, but at the same time, I don't think there's too many opportunities
Yeah.
for content creation field that I want to work in, which is travel and music. I think opportunities, you if you want to go, I think it's good to explore the world.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you learn about the world. This is how you understand the world better. This is how you understand yourself better.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely see myself maybe like traveling. I see myself happy. Yeah, that's the main goal.
Yeah, that's always my answer. I always say I don't know where I'll be in 5 years, but I'll be happy. That's what counts.
Yeah.
I mean, wherever my path takes me, maybe right now I want to go travel, but then in 3 years I might say I want to have a family now. Whatever. I just gotta be happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We have the last question, which is, what is the meaning of life?
42.
And that's it, folks. The meaning of life is to be happy, as we already said before, but I think we're getting a bit long. We're at 30 minutes and
Yeah, I don't think there is a meaning in life. I think you create your own meaning in life.
Exactly.
Whatever you like to do, whatever keeps you going, whatever makes you happy, this is your meaning of life. And your meaning should be to stay true to yourself. This is the only answer I have, to stay true to yourself and
yeah.
don't stray off the path to please someone else. Be happy
Yeah.
for yourself.
Or watch Monty Python, Meaning of Life. That also counts. I think for the end of our podcast, we could do a special 3 recommendations. One for a song, one for a movie, and one for a video game. Or a book, whatever you want. Tell us.
If you like dark comedy and like kind of Gen Z comedy, it's I recommend Succession. Succession, yeah, it plays on HBO.
Yeah?
And it's a show about a rich family that controls big media stations. It's so funny. And video game, currently I recommend Party Animals. It's a cute little game that has really cute physics.
And it's
Yeah.
co-op, I think.
Yeah, it's co-op, yeah. It's multiplayer. And what was the third one?
A song.
A song.
Yeah.
A song? Wait, can we put like 2 seconds of it in?
Sure. 2 seconds.
Right. Okay,
That's enough.
I'm learning this, yeah. When I Met You by APO Hiking Society. I'm learning this to cover it with Braille.
And we're gonna listen to that as soon as they do that. My recommendation for a film or a series would have to be Wonka. Oh my god. I just saw Wonka the other day and it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not perfect. Let's be honest, Willy Wonka, I mean, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from Tim Burton was way better, but it's a good movie for 2023. A game, again, Avatar, the Last Airbender, wrong Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. It's very open world. You can do whatever you want. It's like Skyrim on steroids. You can do whatever you want, and it's just as bad as Skyrim. So all the good things from Skyrim and the bad things. And you're a Navi, and I love Navi.
Yeah, we love
And the third thing, a song. What am I listening to right now? I don't want to recommend Tenacious D again because I always do that, but I guess I will. Video games by Tenacious D. I probably said that so many times. It's a cliche now.
Jack Black.
Yeah, but it's a really good song. Go listen to it. And go listen to her songs. Because they're awesome.
Go listen to her videos.
Yeah.
Blogs.
Or
but they're in Slovenian, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
sucks, but...
Go listen to this Petecast.
Petecast. Go listen to this
What is
Petecast.
this our new name?
No, I could go in the wrong direction.
We don't want to attract the wrong audience.
Yeah, we don't, especially not Slovenian people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you
in the next episode,
which will be, we have no idea when.
Bye.
Bye.